Hello, everybody. My name is Roy Tal. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Visual Defense. I'm very excited to be here today at InfoDay Canada and present together with Matthew Fur from Durham region and Alice Lam from the City of Markham. And we'll be presenting to you how to modernize road maintenance using artificial intelligence. Exciting stuff. And the name of the technology that we're using is City Rover, which is an artificial intelligence app that automates detection of incidents on the roads, uploads them to a cloud, allowing municipalities to operate smarter and more efficiently. And why do we want this? We want this because we want a world that's better. We want to not put out fires every day. We want to respond to the citizens' needs before they have to go and report them. So that's what the technology is about. And the way that cities do it today, they do it with 3 different ways. They survey the road. So basically, they send different people to produce for them detailed engineering reports like survey events. We also have patrol drivers that drive around identifying different types of issues. So these are called MMS inspectors, patrol drivers. So those are some of the ways that it's done. And we also have citizen complaint portals where basically people can join in and put reports of incidents. Excuse me, I'm just a little bit excited to be here today. So once these issues get reported, basically what we have is we have a lot of different things that come in. This can be reported either by city staff for the detailed reports that we talked about. We can have the patrol drivers that report the issues, or we can have the public. A certain process starts and takes place. So basically what we do is we have the incidents coming in. They get assigned to a particular department. Within the particular department, we assign this to a particular person or a crew to take care of the work. And once this is done, ideally the staff has the right tools and the right information in order to solve the problem. And this is where the technology actually helps to streamline the process. What we want to do is we want to make this process easier and more seamless. So the idea is the detailed reports that we get, they don't get updated as frequently as possible. The patrol drivers, they miss stuff, right? Like we shouldn't be multitasking while we're driving. And citizen complaints, they are a reactive process. So if we could streamline this process, if we could do it faster, if we could fix the problems before they become a problem, we can do some amazing things. And this is actually what we developed together with Durham region and the City of Markham. And we had 4 different objectives in mind when we developed the technology. Basically, we had the first objective was to make it easy. We don't want somebody to require a PhD degree in artificial intelligence in order to use the system. We want the camera, you put it on the windshield, and you start driving, something simple. We also want something that's accurate. If we're using this device to collect for us data, we want to rely on this data. And it needs to be supportive of the current processes in place. So some organizations can have very mature digital asset management systems, and some organizations can still use older processes with pen and paper. So we want to make sure that it fits for everybody. And of course, it needs to be affordable for everybody. So what I mean by affordable is we're looking at the technology that's a smartphone and a cloud service. This is not a SpaceX rocket going to the moon. So it's supposed to be affordable. And together with partners like the City of Markham and Durham region, we created a platform that is good for organizations of all sizes. So we're very proud to work with larger municipalities like Markham and Durham. We're also very proud of working with the smaller guys, with the towns that have 3,000 people and 50 kilometers of roads. And when we say it's easy and simple, we're looking at a smartphone that you put on the windshield and you start driving. That's all there is to it, right? So the idea is it's a very simple solution. Everybody here, about 99% of the people I think in the world nowadays have smartphones. So it's a very, very simple process to use. And once the smartphone goes on the windshield of the vehicle, it automatically starts to detect issues. Whenever it sees a problem, it grabs a picture and it puts the box around it, and off you go. It goes into the cloud using cellular connection. And once it is on the cloud, basically you can get a map layer with pins where all the issues are, you can get heat maps, and you can really start to do some exciting things. So we also like to say that the technology doesn't just help you collect more data, which it does because it can do it while the vehicle is going. It's the quality of the data is superior too, because every incident that comes in now, it has a high resolution image, GPS coordinates, address range, and all of this is done automatically going at any speed. And we used to call it the pothole detection system, which I think was a bad name because we don't want something that finds for us problems, right? We don't want something that creates for us more issues that we cannot take care of them. So now it's an incident detection and management system. That's the second part of the solution that we developed that basically takes this data and starts to organize it for you. Because we don't like to put out fires. We like to get up in the morning and know, okay, I want to go and fix this section of the road, or I want to go and take care of these issues first. We want a nice, easy process for us. So we either have integrated digital tools that help us to achieve this, or we take this data and just import it into whatever asset management system is available. One of the features I'm actually the most proud of is this. It's a paper printout with a bunch of axes that show where all the incidents are. Now, why am I so proud of paper? Because it's a very powerful tool to take to repair crews and just give them simple instructions, right? One of the tough things that we have is within certain professions, there could be a higher turnover. So you want something that doesn't require a lot of training. You want that process that you can just give to people and it's easy to follow. And this is a great example of taking a high-tech solution, artificial intelligence, and just making it very, very simple and available for use without any further training. And this is the next generation of the technology. It's not just picking up potholes, it's inspecting your sign assets. It's basically identifying for you catch basins and manholes that may have some infrastructure issues around them. So you can start to see a future now with more and more cities where you have different vehicles for different departments collecting data together and sharing the data between the different departments. So it's very, very exciting things we have coming up with this. And this is just the latest developments of the technology. And now with partners like the City of Markham and Durham region, we have vehicles that collect data automatically on day-to-day drives. This data basically gets organized as a service request automatically based on rules that get set in. They can generate a digital work order or a printed work order at the push of a button. And basically the staff knows exactly what they have to do, where they have to do it, when they have to do it. They can apply the right treatment. And basically the cities can apply appropriate planning, budgeting, and resolution to issues using data as opposed to running around and trying to fix whatever people complain about. So as we talked, we want a world where we can be more proactive, and with partners like Markham and Durham, we are moving to such world. And with that, I'd like to introduce everybody to Alice Lam, who is the Director of Operations at the City of Markham.
Thank you, everyone. I know I'm standing between lunch, and so I'll try to move quick. And my name is Alice Lam, and a little bit introduction. We're going to have a video.
Driving and patrolling the streets of Markham. Potholes, they're a nuisance, and they also are a safety issue. They cause a lot of damage to vehicles. They range from anywhere from the size of a golf ball to the size of a beach ball. They could be anywhere from 1 centimeter to 10 centimeters deep.
Yes, and we hate them too. And why pothole is bad? Because pothole, when the pavement structure has that hole start forming, the water actually can go in. Then if it is left too long unattended, it can form into sinkhole. Then when vehicle driving on it, it's causing driver discomfort and uncomfortable situation, bumpy road.
Rover is a smartphone. It is mounted on the windshield of a vehicle. We use the device camera to inspect the road. There's a box that is flashing by every time that it sees a pothole and does it a lot faster and a lot more efficiently than a person does. Rover analyzes about 50,000 pictures per hour.
Yeah, prior to the Rover program, we had to drive around, find the pothole, write it down, get out, measure it. Patrollers patrol by themselves, so there's no one there to kind of watch your back as you're getting out and doing this work, especially on a high volume road. With the Rover, you don't have to get out of the vehicle, and it's all recorded, and you're much safer.
Back here at the office, we see the information that's uploaded to the database. So we see images, pictures of the actual potholes along with the GPS coordinates, so address, location, time of day, and then we would export that data to a spreadsheet and then assign information to a crew to go out and do repairs as soon as possible.
I'm not eliminating a job, but then I am able to allow and relocate this labor to do other work, such as focusing on the other item on the road. And by doing the proactive fixing the pothole right when we first pick up from Rover within a week, then we prevent the water getting in and damaging our infrastructure. The cost saving is humongous.
Working with over 100 cities in North America, we can quantify that the savings are in the millions of dollars to cities ranging in all sizes. Rover is a smartphone technology, and all smartphones are now being phased to use 5G. I do see vehicles using technologies like Rover, like car manufacturers, integrating their cameras and sharing information between vehicles more often. So things like the things that Rover picks up, like, for example, potholes and debris.
Potholes is just the beginning. With the onset of 5G, you're going to see a lot more data being able to be communicated, whether it be the pavement condition, manholes, catch basin signs, curbs, sidewalks.
With 5G coming, it really allows all this technology and all the AI industry to expand to the next level to cover a lot of different tasks in our daily life. No, thank you everyone's attention. And so today, my part of the presentation, I would like to cover some of the history, why we are here today, and then as well as some of the success story. Today in the presentation, we heard a lot of tax dollar, sustainability, asset management, and how to digitalize and modernize our operation. So I think this is a really great success that summarizes a lot of those aspects. And in Canada, we do have, and as the previous presentation mentioned, we have a lot more freeze-fall cycle. With freeze-fall cycle, what it does to the pavement is it creates pothole. But these pothole, if it is unattended, it can actually form into a lot more. And like, I'm not saying that like reconstruction, but if it was too many and being like not manage your assets, then you can see the impact down the road. So a little bit history about operations. So in operation, a lot of our business are being mandated and regulated by the minimum maintenance standard. So it's Ontario Regulation 23902. So when Visual Defense has this great idea, come approach City of Markham. City of Markham is the first municipality who partner into this collaboration. And many of us, now we have so much work. And we don't have enough resource in municipal sector, in government sector. So, but then why are we doing it? And why is Markham piloting and collaborating? Because we see a need, a unique future. And think about back in the time, this morning when I was coming down, I was thinking that, well, I don't want to disclose my age, but then at the same time, remember back in the day, our cell phone. I remember one time seeing the news, saying that, oh, everyone, guess what will be incorporated in the cell phone in the future? Camera. And everyone was like, oh, wow, how can you put a camera in the cell phone? And then it's going to be humongous and giant. And then now, think about now, 2022, so many apps and so many different opportunity and possibility. So pothole, no municipality want to show up on the CAA worst road list. I can guarantee you that. So pothole is a municipality, every municipality experience. So when Visual Defense approach us, we're saying that, well, you know what? Under the Act, I have my team, my operator out there patrolling the road, identifying pothole. And pothole is one of the aspects that all municipalities are mandated to have a service level, a set timeline to fix. So, okay, that's great. They have the great technology. But they all, with AI, you need to train the machine. You need to train the technology. So how can an AI learn? Is that a shadow or is it a pothole? So here comes City of Markham being partner and pushing it forward. As we see that, I think all of us here in the transportation and all our sector, infrastructure sector, all of us need to think about what we can do to bring our future to improve our and streamline our process. So another aspect that we heard a lot today is asset management. Ontario does have a regulation, Ontario Regulation 588-17. So in City of Markham, a lot of people were saying that, oh, where's City of Markham? It's very easy, north of Toronto, because everyone knows where City of Toronto is. Markham is north of Toronto, and our neighboring municipality is Richmond Hill and also Durham region. So pavement and the road asset is categorized as the core asset under the asset management plan. And many presenters prior to me has already mentioned that how many billion of assets that we owned, and maintaining those assets is very important. And in Markham, we adapt a very sustainable and economic program. So every year we have a proactive program that in City of Markham, we have a population of 365,000 residents, and as well as we manage and maintain 2,200 kilometers of roadway. You can imagine with such a big network, we really need a proactive preventative maintenance program. So our program, including pothole, is our first kind of sign of the pavement need rehabilitation. And then we also have like crack sealing, different type of, I'm not going to go into the detail of the pavement management, but then the key concept to achieve sustainability is the right technique, the right type of solution at the right location. So to address it early on, kind of think about your own house. If a shingles fell off, you'll fix it right away. If you don't fix it, water is going to get into the side of the building and the foundation, and it's going to cost you a lot more to maintain or rebuild. Same concept with road. We want to address all the issue and prevent water from going into the base. And I briefly talk about the collaboration experience as a win-win solution. And I know that how busy everyone is. But sometimes when you see the right solution and the right opportunity, like don't wait for that solution to be proven. Be part of that solution. Be part of that transformation. And the software implementation through interactive response. So my team, actually, we talked about change management earlier. And I was worried that, oh, this is AI. Everyone was worried that is AI going to eliminate jobs? Is AI going to replace our neighbor force? And my team was very open-minded. My team actually see that this is a great solution if it works. And everyone was like, no problem, go in. And then when they, at the beginning, when we were training the AI, it picked up a lot of the shadow. It think that the shadow is the pothole. But through our interactive response, we're able to bring it now to, Roy can correct me if I'm wrong, around 98% accuracy. So it really is working, and now we're expanding to other areas. And it provides us with another layer of defense, with better documentation, with GIS and record, with pictures. So again, back to my previous, is about proactive repair, and then it can turn into long-term saving. And it also allows my team to repair all this pothole in a much more systematic and logistical way. Instead of going to ABC location just to fix one pothole, now I can organize all the work in the east area and then have all my hot mix asphalt and go out to fix it all at once. So it allows me to have better deployment of my staff. And now my patroller have another set of eye on the dashboard. So basically he can focus on the road to look at other items instead of like stop and go and recording those locations. So this technology also won a couple awards. It's part of our Smart City initiative. We won the IDC North America's Smart City and also the OGLA John Neary Best Practice. So some of the items that is coming forward as part of this initiative. So I'll hand over to our partner, Durham Region.
Hello, everybody. Pardon my voice. I've been sitting and not talking, so it's gone a bit stale on me. I'll get out of your way for lunch, and I'll do this as quickly as possible because I know that's the main goal here. Matthew Fair, Project Manager, Region of Durham. I'm happy to be here with Visual Descents in the City of Markham to discuss Rover. I'll quickly go through a high level of our road patrol program, some of the common patrol challenges, and then a high level explanation of Rover because you've heard it twice already. Because of my voice, and I feel like pawning this off onto my manager, I have a short video allowing him to speak on the project.
I'm Henry, CEO and Chair of the Region of Durham, and today I'm here at the Oshawa Whitby Works Depot to talk about some amazing technology using artificial intelligence to detect potholes. Today I'm joined by Eric, a manager of maintenance operations here in the region. Can you tell us, Eric, about a little bit about this amazing technology that we're using to detect potholes?
Thank you, Chair Henry. Rover is an application that goes on our smartphone that's mounted to the windshield of our trucks, and we use that as an automatic pothole detection system. It continuously scans the roadway for deficiencies and potholes, takes pictures of the potholes and logs them in the cloud, so our crews can then prioritize work and fix potholes faster within the region. We've been working with our partner, Visual Defense, to develop the application Rover. We're the main partner with them currently as a regional municipality. We've won a couple of awards as well through TAC and through the Smart Cities Awards, and we're really eager to get this out to develop a better road network so we can repair potholes before they're detected or complaints come in from the public.
Thank you, Eric. This is just another way the region is using technology to improve the lives of our residents, not only their day-to-day travels, but getting them home safe.
Okay, so now if you're not aware of where the region of Durham is, we're located east of York and of the City of Toronto in the Golden Horseshoe area of Ontario, and we're responsible for water treatment, distribution, sanitary sewer collection, disinfection, storm infrastructure on regional roads, and the regional roads themselves. For the purpose of this presentation, I'll be focusing on the regional road infrastructure, which is approximately 2,400 lane kilometers. The region of Durham is a two-tier municipality with 8 lower-tier municipalities, and it consists of 5 depots with 270 operators and administrative staff. This quickly describes our past practice. Simply said, paper, paper, and more paper. So our staff would go, patrol, stop, record, continue to patrol, record more, come back, submit paper, supervisor, review paper, create a work order, provide paper, and then finally go to a repair crew who would provide paper again. We're moving away from that with the implementation of Rover. As you can see here in this image, this is not a regional road. It's a free image from Google Earth. That there are many, many issues that you need to be aware of while patrolling. This is our goal. So now you can imagine that a regional road without distractions is difficult to spot those deficiencies. Not only having to be aware of signage, road conditions, vegetation control, roadway safety, line markings, drainage, and let's not forget about driving the vehicle safely. That's probably the highest priority. With all these distractions, it is expected that some deficiencies of potholes may go unnoticed, and your patrol could provide you a false sense of the road's actual condition. I'll quickly just fly through this because this has been spoken of 3 times. It's a simple smartphone mounted in the window using the integrated camera, which takes the image and then uploads to the cloud. Here's an actual pothole that's detected in our east end of our region out in Orno. As you can see, top left side is the location, GPS location, as well as the image of the actual pothole. It also provides a litany of additional information. The app, it's available at any app store, Google Play or Apple App Store. It can be accessed and provided through your system administrator in a few simple steps. And then finally, it is very user-friendly and detailed to all the details needed to complete a record. In addition, when completing the repair, the staff have all the details needed and provide it back to their supervisor. So now our new system in place for road patrol, a lot less paper. The patroller goes out, does the patrol, and does not have to worry about a variety of deficiencies. They can continue, stop, and repair an emergency one if needed, continue on their patrol, complete their patrol, log into a kiosk computer, review their patrol information in Rover, approve, reject any deficiencies or provide details about emergencies repaired. This will then populate in the supervisor start center, as we refer to it, and they're able to distribute that to repair crews. The repair crews then can place it on hold, complete the work, put it in progress, or reassign to another staff if they're unable to complete the repair. So some future iteration in opportunities, the data can be integrated into the digital process, so crews that can be dispatched to address priority repairs immediately and supplement current processes through digital printouts of the incidents. For the sake of time, we'll jump onto here. At the present time, the Rover software is focused on potholes, but transitioning to other deficiencies, and for future enhancements that are underway that will increase the ability to detect common roadway deficiencies and complete and record winter patrol, input and recording of other deficiencies by the patroller themselves. So not fully reliant on the camera, but stop and provide. Maintenance hole and roadside deficiencies, as Roy previously stated, just to name a few. The region of Durham is looking to make this the primary platform for road maintenance within our operation. I would like to thank everybody for their time, and for any additional information about Rover, please contact Roy Tao, Alice Lamb, or myself, and we'd be happy to share. Everybody, please enjoy their lunch.